sacrifices of time, energy, and family resources. For this sacrifice and effort, tonight, our team members and cheerleaders will say thank you to Mom by presenting her with a football mom and to Dad with a firm handshake. We would like to introduce them to you. First, our cheerleaders. Junior Danette Brisker, daughter of Libby Brisker and Dan Brisker. Junior Kelly Gray, represented by her mother, Kay Gray. Junior Josie Klein, represented by her mother, Jenny Klein, and her father, John Klein. Junior Tracy Lambert, represented by her mother, Rita Malone, and her father, Chris Malone. Junior Stephanie Lewis, represented by her mother, Sherry Lewis, and father, Stan Lewis. Junior Kelly Saunders, represented by her mother, Carol Saunders, and father, Mark Saunders. Junior Bobby Joe Wallace, represented by her mother, Karen Wallace, and father, Larry Wallace. And sophomore Terry Kern, represented by her mother, Joyce Kern, and father, Joseph Kern. And now for the football team, beginning with our seniors. Number 77, Chad Atkins, represented by his mother, Bonnie Atkins, and father, Ted Atkins. Number 51, Chris Bates, represented by his mother, Pam Bates, and his grandfather, Bob Bates. Number 76, Sean Blevins, and number 15, sophomore Todd Blevins, represented by their mother, Wilma Blevins, and father, Galen Blevins. Number 72, Derek Donovan, represented by his mother, Judy Williams. Number 66, Aaron Holback, represented by his mother, Nancy Holback, and his brother, Rick Holback. Number 11, Bradley Lewis, and number 67, freshman Brett Lewis, represented by his mother, their mother, Brenda Lewis, and father, Wilbur Lewis. Number 24, Chuck Miller, represented by his mother, Julie Miller, and father, Chuck Miller. Number 12, Tony Simpson. And number 14, freshman Adam Simpson, represented by their mother, Janet Simpson, and father, Tom Simpson. Number 78, Steve Snyder, represented by his mother, Virginia Snyder, and father, John Snyder. Number 45, Trevor Thomas, represented by his mother, Portia Thomas, and father, Gary Thomas. Number 75, Mike Walls, represented by his mother, Sharon Walls, and father, Tom Walls. And number 33, Bobby Ward, represented by his mother, Helen Ward, and father, Jack Ward. And now our juniors. Number 52, Mickey Angel, represented by his mother, Mary Angel. Number 30, Larry Davis, represented by his mother, Nancy Davis. Number 65, Shane Diltz, represented by his mother, Karma Russ, and father, Joe Russ. The manager, Jody Falk, represented by his mother, Carol Falk, and his father, Robert Falk. Number 85, Sean Lyle, represented by his mother, Bonnie Nepper. Number 64, Wayne McIntosh, represented by his mother, Mary McIntosh, and father, Ernie McIntosh. Number 21, Brent Michael, represented by his mother, Vicki Michael, and father, Wayne Michael. Number 7, Josh Ruff, represented by his mother, Sue Ruff, and father, Bob Ruff. Number 88, Chopper Willis, represented by his mother, Pat Willis, and father, Chester Willis. And now our sophomores. Number 32, Robert Atkins, represented by his mother, Ruth Atkins. Number 74, Matt Boggs, represented by his mother, Roberta Boggs, and father, Ronnie Boggs. Number 73, Brad Burns, represented by his mother, Vicki Snyder, and his father, John Snyder. Number 60, Kenneth Burton, represented by his mother, Georgiana Burton. Number 42, Frankie Davis, represented by his mother, Nancy Davis, and his father, Frank Davis. Number 50, Brian Dunn, represented by his mother, Jane Dunn, and his father, David Dunn. Number 71, Brian Agers, represented by his mother, Judy Agers, and his father, David Agers. Number 31, Andy Hildebrandt, represented by his mother, Elizabeth Hildebrandt, and his father, Warner Hildebrandt. Number 36, Phil Kuhn, represented by his mother, Bonnie Kuhn, and his father, Bobby Kuhn. Number 22, Greg Libby, represented by his mother, Bonnie Libby, and his father, Tom Libby. Number 10, Shane Maynard, represented by his mother, Terry Maynard, and his father, Randy Maynard. Number 13, Mike Potts, represented by his mother, Diana Potts, and his father, Keith Potts. Number 58, Sean Reese, represented by his mother, Rosemary Reese. Number 83, Mike Simpson, represented by his mother, Lenora Simpson, and father, Jeff Simpson. Number 23, Brian Stewart, represented by his mother, Judy Stewart, and his father, Herman Stewart. Number 6, Jimmy Strickland, represented by his mother, Linda Davis. Number 62, Brad Zorns, represented by his mother, Betty Zorns, and his father, Del Zorns. And now the freshmen. Number 57, Jason Clagg, represented by his mother, Beverly Clagg, and his father, Clarence Clagg. Number 82, Brad Davis, represented by his mother, Cindy Davis, and his father, Lee Davis. Number 37, Brian Deddy, represented by his mother, Rita Deddy, and his father, Rob Deddy. Number 34, Jeremy Green, represented by his mother, Brenda Green, and his grandfather, Ray Green. Number 80, Roger French, represented
college teams right after these messages. What are they going to do now? Play that? If you can hear me, they're going to be playing the national anthem, so play a couple extra commercials.
Ladies
Getting ready to play it right now.
Rise for the playing of the alma mater and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. That was the Oak Hill alma mater. We have the national anthem coming up right now.
The Virginia Field Committee is on the field. We'll be ready now for the first thing about that was the alma mater. And Oak Hill band under the direction of our third-year band director, Mr. Dale Adams, will now play the national anthem.
Okay, we're back at Oakville High School. Again tonight, looking for a 9-1 football season and playoff possibilities as they take on the Albany Alexander Spartans. Looking at Albany Alexander, as I said, they come in with a record of 1-8 overall.
Board of Education, Superintendent
Five out of conference action.
the Oakville High School, 16 in stage, and you will do well.
19-14.
We were pleased to
Coming
hear
to
you.
off a 15-0 loss as 12 for two of the other touchdowns. Series, the Oaks lead the series, total series 3-0. They won last year at Alexander, 39-14, in the season finale that wrapped up the Oak Hill's first ever undefeated season. Oak Hill will play Alexander next season. After that, the two teams will not face each other until at least once. The Oaks replaced them Colbert in the 1990 season. The Oaks, 8-1, 7-0 SBAC champions for the third year in a row. Jeff Conroy, in his third year at Oakville High School with a 27-2 record. The only losses coming to the Falcons. We're coming in off a 34-0 win over Southwestern, which wrapped up that third SBAC title, undisputed match streak. come against an opponent with an outstanding record, it does have some vital statistics. As I said earlier, in that the Oaks are still in the hunt for a playoff berth in this final week of the season, and nothing would Coach Conroy like better than to wrap up this year going into the playoffs.
Oh, definitely. That would be a big thrill to any school, especially after a 9-1 first year and last year, the 2-0 season, and still not make the playoffs. This 9-1 team, in a lot of ways, is better than the 10-0 season last year. We've had good consistency in the defensive line as well as in the offensive back, but there haven't been any major injuries. There's that depth. So this Oak Hill should will have to play well tonight. Just sit back and wait and see if they can make a play.
Okay, currently are in fourth place in computer rankings with 44 points, just ahead of Northridge, which has 42.5 points. They play Belleville, I can't remember the team's last name, but they're 9-0. Okay, it's Belleville Clear Fork. They are currently ranked number 1 in Region 14 of Division 4. They are also 9-0. Just behind them is Columbus Hartley with 39.5 points. They face Columbus Worley tonight, who is currently ranked 4th in Region 19, and also playing for their lives to savor a playoff berth in Division 5. They have 47.5 points in their division, just ahead of Notre Dame, which has 44.5 points, just 3 points behind. Nelsonville York also in the playoff picture. They are playing Athens tonight. They have to win to stay in the picture there. The Oaks are looking to extend a winning streak that stretches back to the 1985 season. Individual milestones tonight. Bobby Ward looking to become the first 1,000-yard rusher in 1976. He could also, with 3 touchdowns tonight, tie Timmy Williams for the most touchdowns in a single season. The Oak Hill Oaks have won the toss. We won't get a chance to break for another commercial before the going live makes a little bit of a difference. The kicker for the Spartans is ready to kick off, back deep to receive, and it's going to come up. He will still be on his feet at the 40 and be brought down by number 71, Jim Blair, and 74, Dave Warren. So the Oak Hill Oaks will start on offense here in the first half of play, first quarter of play. Oaks break out of the huddle. They will send wide to the right, Chuck Miller. Over here to the left is Brad Lewis. Tony Simpson in front of the eye. Turns, pitch comes to Ruff. Ruff will follow his blockers to the outside, to the 40, down the sideline, 45-50, and he's into Alexander territory all the way down to the 45-yard line. Cochran on the stop in there for the Alexander Spartans. So right off the bat, the Oaks are able to pick up big yardage and a first down as they go wide with Josh Ruff. Clock was stopped as he goes out of bounds after a 16-yard gain. Line of scrimmage is the 47-yard line in Alexander territory. Shane Maynard is out wide to the right. Pitch will come to Ruff this way. He follows Ward's block to the outside. 50-45, leaps over the pile at the 40 and out of bounds as he followed the block of Bobby Ward to the outside. And it will be a gain of about 7 yards. Let's make that an 8-yard gain. Call it second down and 2. So Bobby Ward, who we said is only 69 yards away from a 1,000-yard season, yet to touch the football here this evening. Wide to the right, Brad Lewis. Over here to the left is Chuck Miller. Split backs this time behind Tony Simpson. Simpson in front of the 6-man line, turns, gives to Ward. Ward straight ahead, and Ward will pick up the first down as he's inside the 45-yard line and down at the 44. Make that the 35-yard line to the 34. So it's going to be first down and 10 as they're moving on their first offensive series of the night. Wide to the right, Shane Maynard. Wide to the left, Chuck Miller. Brad Lewis not yet in the ball game. Split backs again behind Tony Simpson. Simpson on the keeper, rolling to his right, fires out of the backfield to Ruff, and it's incomplete. A little bit behind Josh Ruff for the incompletion. Ruff was there, Brian, but just couldn't quite get the handle on it as he had to twist backwards to try to catch it.
Well, not only was Ruff open, so was Shane Maynard coming down. So they had.
Maynard.
I see that again.
Maynard is out of the lineup. Brad Lewis is in, wide to the right, second down and 10 from the 34-yard line. I formation this time. Wing to the right is Chuck Miller. Simpson turns on the counter to Miller. Miller to the 35-30. Miller to the 20-yard line, 25-yard line. He's going to be short of the first down by about a yard. And we've got, I think, a flag down in the Oak Hill backfield. It's going to be illegal motion against the Oaks. And if the Oaks have the Oaks do have a couple of weaknesses this year, negatives as far as their football team. If you can pick out some negatives, and you're really getting nitpicking when you do this. They do have a lot of penalties called against them, averaging 6 times a game for 54 yards, and we're also -5 on the ratio of turnovers, as we have turned the ball over quite a bit this year. Shane Maynard goes out wide to the right. Tight to the left is Simpson. I formation behind Tony. Takes the ball, turns. Simpson will keep it, looking to throw. Fires out of the backfield. Ward. Ward to the 25. Ward is upended at about the 26-yard line. So it's going to be third down, and we'll call it 2 as out of the backfield Ward takes it for about a 7-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and 2 yards. Simpson, or rather out of the backfield will come Lewis, splitting wide to the right. Over here to the left is Miller. I formation behind Tony Simpson, turns, gives it to Ruff. Ruff straight up the middle of the outside. Ruff to the 20. Ruff behind a Miller block 15. Ruff inside the 15 and down to about the 12. So he's got the first down as he goes from the 26-yard line to about the 12, a 14-yard gain. So Josh Ruff, who is also a very good ball carrier this year for Oak Hill, has 103 carries and 625 yards coming into tonight's game, a 6.1 yard per average carry, and he's going to up that quite a bit on these first 2 or 3 carries he's had here so far. Chuck Miller will go out wide to the right. Coming over here to the left is Shane Maynard. They again line up in the I formation behind Tony Simpson. First down and 10. Line of scrimmage gives to Ward. Ward into the clear. 15, 10, 5. Bobby Ward, touchdown! Bobby Ward with touchdown number 20. It comes with 9 minutes and 44 seconds to go in the first quarter as the Oaks break on top 6-0 as Bobby Ward goes over from about 16, or make that 14 yards out. And it will be Mike Walls to try the point after conversion as the Oaks lead 6-0. Tony Simpson will hold. Kick is up, and it looks good from here, and it is. With 9 minutes and 44 seconds to play, it is 7-0 plays. They go 63 yards for the score.
They made that look real easy. What surprised me was Bobby Ward only got the ball twice in the entire drive, but one of them was that big 14-yard touchdown run. The Oaks are passing more, and I figured they'd just keep it on the ground and grind this out like they have in the past. You mentioned earlier about the amount of turnovers. 5 of those were in the opening game against Minford. Those were interceptions, and a lot of turnovers have come when the second unit's been in there. So this first unit holds on to the ball pretty well.
Going to be Mike Walls to kick off as the Oaks lead 7-0 on their opening drive of the football game. Back deep is Bobby Douglas for the Albany Alexander Spartans. Also back there is Brian Morris. Walls with a high end-over-end kick that Morris is going to take at about the 15. He will try the left side to the 20. Now will reverse field and go back towards his left and will get out to about the 24-yard line. Dilts on the stop in there for the Oak Hill Oaks along with Brad Lewis. So the Albany Alexander Spartans will run with their offense now. The listed quarterback, Bobby Douglas, will, again, it's going to be awful hard to pick these guys out. Well, he lines up right under the center. So Douglas and the quick pitch out to the tailback, and he is hammered down in the backfield by Chuck Miller for a loss, as he will lose 3 from the 22-yard line back to the 19. So it's going to be 2nd down and 13. Douglas, this time we'll have Vincent out wide to the right. Douglas takes the snap, drops back to pass. Looking to his left, fires out here in the flats, and he throws to nobody. The pass was intended for number 22, Mike Trout, and it was incomplete, so it's going to be 3rd down. 3rd down and 13. Clock stopped on the incompletion at 9:05 to go in the first quarter. Oak Hill defensively giving up only 2.1 yards per carry rushing this year through 9 games. Their biggest deficit offensively, or rather defensively, has been passing, where they give up just over 17 yards per pass reception. Now the Albany Alexander Spartans are spread way out in the quarterback sneak, and he's not going to get anywhere as Mike Walls trips him up just as he comes out from under center and gets some help out of Steve Snyder and Chet Atkins. So while we've got a chance, we'll set up the starting lineups here as, we're going to quickly have a punting situation now. Line of scrimmage is, it's 4th down. Line of scrimmage, let's see, we've got some kind of a mix-up out here. Line of scrimmage is at the, we may have had a penalty flag thrown. They're talking to the Oak Hill captain. I would say Oak Hill will decline this penalty to set up the 4th down situation. Talking to Chet Atkins, they decline it. So we will get the gain from the 19-yard line back to the original line of scrimmage to the 22, a 3-yard gain by the quarterback. Back to do the punting is Matt Asbury. And he gets off an end-over-end kick that will bounce at the 50. Brad Lewis, and let's see. They down it, and it's going to be Oak Hill football, I think. Let's wait and see. Did it hit an Oak Hill player or not? Let's see. They're going to bring on the Oak Hill offensive unit, so apparently it didn't hit anybody. So the punt comes from the 22-yard line and will roll into Oak Hill territory and be down at the 48. A 30-yard punt, no return. Lewis breaks out here wide to the right. To the left, near side. Miller out to the right. I formation behind Tony Simpson. Simpson takes a snap. Ward to the 45, and he will pick up about 5 yards as he will go inside Alexander territory to the 47-yard line. Kish on the stop in there for the Spartans. Clock moving at 8 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the first quarter. And Brian, is your daughter, what's her name? She's out there listening to tonight's football game. Gretchen Howe out here listening to tonight's football game. Get Brian's daughter's name on there as she's cheering the Oaks on as they play towards their playoff berth. I formation. Simpson with the pitch to Ruff. Ruff almost breaks it as he will get inside to the 45-yard line, inside the 45 to about the 43. Brian was saying that there was some movement on the line, but apparently the official didn't see it because there's no flag. We'll give Ruff on the carry. A gain of about 5 yards to set up 3rd and 1. Chuck Miller will go wide to the right. Lewis over here to the near side. Again, the I formation behind Tony Simpson. Tony takes the snap, gives to Ward, straight up the middle. Bobby will fight his way to the 40, make that the 36-yard line. That's going to be enough for the 1st down, as Bobby will pick up about 5 or 6 yards on that carry. Oaks on the move again. Line of scrimmage, the 37-yard line. Alexander territory. Shane Maynard will split out wide to the right. I formation behind Simpson. Ward will get inside the 30-yard line and down to, let's make that inside the 35-yard line to about the 33 for a gain of 4. And it will be 2nd down and 6. Kish and Markham on the stop in there for the Alexander Spartans. 6:50 to play here in the opening quarter. The Oaks lead 7-0. Chuck Miller breaks wide to the right. Far side, over here to the near side is Brad Lewis. I formation behind Tony. Simpson turns, gives to Ruff to the outside, cuts back to the middle, 25-20, Ruff to the 15, he's going all the way. Josh Ruff, touchdown. 6 minutes and 32 seconds as Josh Ruff breaks one from about 30, what is that on that carry? 33 yards for the touchdown. And it comes with 6:32 to go to up the Oak Hill lead to 13-0. And as I said to some folks prior to this football game, they were asking me what the score was going to be. And I said it's going to be whatever Coach Conroy wants it to be. So, Alexander at 1-8. Shut out 5 times this year, and in their last 4. Walls will kick. Tony Simpson to hold. The snap is down, the kick is up, and it is good. So with 6 minutes and 32 seconds to go in the first quarter, the Oak Hill Oaks extend their lead over the Alexander Spartans to 14-0. We want to let everybody know that tonight's football game is being brought to you in part by the Keener Lewis Funeral Home on Maple Street in Oak Hill. Stan Lewis and the staff at Keener Lewis Funeral Home want to wish the Oak Hill Oaks the best of luck in tonight's football game and in the rest of the 1988 football season, should it go farther than tonight's game. Mike Walls will do the kicking for the Oak Hill Oaks as the Albany Alexander Spartans, looking at them offensively and defensively, just do not stand a chance against an Oak Hill football team that is one of the best in this area offensively and defensively.
Well, they are. They're probably, well, I think they are the best defensive team in southeastern Ohio. And they run this strange offense thinking they're going to, mess people up, but it doesn't look like it.
Walls with a high end-over-end kick that will be taken all the way back by Morris. Morris will try the left side, stringing it out, gets a block down the sideline, 30, 35, 40, and he is out over the 40 to about the 41-yard line on a nice return as the Spartans will get some good field position. And the Oaks ran into a situation last week against Southwestern in that the Southwestern Highlanders in the first half, living virtually the entire first half in Oak Hill territory, because of situations just like we saw, very good kickoff returns.
Exactly, and they're going to this hurry-up offense like the Bengals run, and we may not get any talking done.
And dropping back is Douglas, rolling to his right, and pass was intended out here to number 22, Trout, but Larry Davis was all over him, and he didn't have a chance to catch that football. Larry Davis, probably the hardest hitter on the football team, was right there to put the quietus on that play. It stops the clock with 6 minutes and 11 seconds to go. And again, the hurry-up offense as Douglas has got receivers spread out all over the place. Douglas on that quick hitter over the middle, and Chuck Miller puts a crack on number 43, Chad Markins, a 5'11", 135-pound senior tight end. And it's going to be 3rd down and 5. Make that 3rd and 4. Douglas under center. Steps back to pass. Going to keep it himself. He's not going to get anywhere. He will get maybe a yard from the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down and a very long 3 yards to go for the first down. And let's see. He fumbled the ball. They're in a sea of black just as soon as he got the football. Oaks are going to take over at The Spartan will call it the 47-yard line. They'll send I formation behind Simpson. Tony takes a snap, gives to Ward straight in the middle. Bobby, fighting for yardage, will get all the way down to the 40-yard line, or close to the 40-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 7. It's going to be 2nd down and 3 yards to go for the first down. And here in the first quarter, he's closing in that mark real quick. Chuck Miller will split out wide to the right. Coming over here to the near side is Shane Maynard. Split backs behind Tony Simpson. Simpson gives to Ward. He's to the outside, cuts back to the middle, and he would have had a lot more yardage had he continued to the outside, but he cut back into the middle and got it as he only needed 3 and he got 4. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 Oak Hill. 43 yards rushing here in the first quarter for Bobby Ward. As we said in pregame, he's looking to become the first Oak Hill running back since Timmy Williams in 1976 to surpass 1,000 yards in a single season. Chuck Miller will split out wide to the right. Mike Simpson is tight to the right. Split out to the left is Lewis. I formation gives to Ward. Stop. 6'5", 255-pound senior, so it's going to set up 3rd down and still 3 to go for the first down. Oak Hill definitely in 4-down territory. 14-0 lead, still 3 minutes to play in the first period. Matt. To the left. To the inside, 20, 15, and he's out of bounds. And Josh Brown, more than anything else, Josh Brown quick. He pushed the tackle at the line of scrimmage and dipped to the outside and was able to go to the 30, 29-yard line, all the way down inside. And Brown was coming to 15. Yards for that carry. Also in there, 5'8", 155 sophomore Joe Vincent. And it's going to be 3rd down. Left. They send Shane Maynard wide to the right. They've got Chuck Miller in the slot that way. Maybe see a counter on this one. Miller, and it's Bobby Ward! No, he dropped it. Let's make that Mike Simpson. Pass intended for Mike Simpson, and Mike Simpson wide open. Could not. So it's 4th down. and we may going to see Mike Walls kick a field goal.
He said earlier this evening that he wanted to kick one.
Okay, Mike Walls is going to attempt one from the 22-yard line. It's going to be a 32-yard field goal attempt. The snap is good, the kick is up, and if it's good, it's got the distance. No, it's off wide to the left. It had plenty of distance, but he didn't get the target, as with 1:25 to go, a 22-yard field goal attempt by Mike Walls is wide to the left. So Walls misses an attempt at really his first long field goal in his career. He wants to break Jimmy Sloan's field goal record. I think Jimmy's may have been 32 yards. Okay, quickly, the Alexander Spartans out of the huddle. They've got this split offense. It's going to be Douglas on a caper. Pitch goes back to the halfback, but he fumbles. Ball still loose, and the Oaks are going to recover. Oaks are going to recover, and coming up off the bottom of the pile with a football, Chuck Miller. Chuck Miller recovers the fumble, and the Oaks are knocking on the door again. And it comes all the way down inside the 10-yard line at the 5. It's going to be first and goal from the 5. With 1:18 to play. It's been all Oak Hill offensively and defensively this evening. Out of the huddle they come. I formation. Miller wings to the right. The ends are tight. Lewis to the left. Mike Simpson to the right. Tony turns, gives to Bobby Ward, straight off right guard. Touchdown Oak Hill. Bobby Ward scores his second touchdown of the night. And it comes with 56 seconds to go in the first period, as they open up a 20-0 lead over Alexander. So Bobby Ward is only one touchdown away from tying Timmy Williams for the single-season touchdown record of 22. It's going to be Mike Walls to try his third consecutive field goal, or rather extra point attempt. Tony Simpson gets the snap. It's up, and it is good, and Walls nails it. If Walls had been kicking a field goal from straight on, it would have been good from about 45 or 50 yards out. So the Oaks lead 21-0, and we're going to break for 30 seconds. We'll be back in just a moment. Okay, the Oaks ready to kick off. Mike Walls to do the kicking, as the Oaks have a 20-0 lead with 56 seconds left. Walls gets off a floating kick that bounces off the chest of one of the up back of Albany Alexander, and he's going to be driven out of bounds right where he caught the football. And I didn't see who it was that caught it, but Brian will come up with it here. It was Joe Vincent. And the Alexander Spartans, who have negative yardage here in the first half of play offensively, actually with 50 seconds left in the first quarter, have it now at about the 23-yard line in Spartan territory. Douglas under center. Takes the snap, back to pass, fires over the middle, pass intended for number 88, Robbie Wilson, and it was incomplete. And he threw that one. I don't think Superman could have caught that one as fast as it was coming. Stops the clock with 39 seconds left. Douglas will step under center, 2nd and 10, takes the snap, pitch, will come out there to his halfback, that is Vincent, and he will get around the corner and will pick up yardage across, down near the 30-yard line. On that carry was not Vincent, it was Morris got around the corner. 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 5 as Douglas steps under center. Under the keeper on his own, he'll get a yard, maybe not that, as he'll get just over the 30 to the 31. It's going to be 4th down and 4. Now Alexander Spartans nothing. We'll be back.
50. He's got 57 now.
It's 12 yards.
Well, that's basically,
Telling me where he needs 12 yards.
one here.
Okay, we're back here at Oak Hill High School where the Alexander Spartans are about ready to punt. And Lewis and Ruff back deep. This time it's a high end over end kick that Lewis will take. He'll lose it. And Lewis will pick it up, try to dodge step, and he fumbles the football. And I think Albany Alexander's got it. They do. The Albany Alexander Spartans have recovered the fumble by Brad Lewis as he had the ball hit off his chest initially, picked it back up, and tried to pick his way through a couple of Spartan players and had the ball knocked away. So the Albany Alexander Spartans are going to have the ball first down and 10, and it will come in Oak Hill territory at the Oak Hill 31-yard line. They will send out wide to the right, Markins and Morris. And let's see, Douglas is going to stand back in a shotgun type offense. He's dropping back the pass under a rush. He'll keep it, but down he goes as he was sandwiched between three Oak Hill players. Will get him. That is Brent Michael, Mike Walls, and Bobby Ward. As Ward sandwiches him down along with a couple of other players back at the 39-yard line. So that is a loss of 8. It'll be second down and 18 as they try to move Douglas out from under the center and back about, well, he's actually back 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage trying to find a receiver to throw to. Double receiver, twin receivers wide, both right and left, and the pass intended over on the far side of the field for Morris is incomplete. And it's going to be third down and 18. That stops the clock with 11:02 to go in the first half of play. And with a situation like this, an offense like the Spartans are throwing at Oak Hill, it looks like it's going to be a lot of throwing and a long time getting some halftime festivities going because it's going to be a lot of clock stopping.
Yeah, we could be here for a while.
Doug looking for someone to throw to, fires deep over the middle, and it's incomplete. Pass was intended down there for number 43, Markins, and it's going to be fourth down, and the Oaks have a player down. And let's see, it is Chet Adkins, I think, yes, number 77, Chet Adkins. It comes with 10 minutes and 57 seconds to go in the first half. Oak Hill leads 21-0. We'll break for a 60-second commercial.
He's going to have to be helped off the field. We may not see Chad anymore this evening, but we've seen quite an offensive and defensive show here by the Oak Hill Oaks.
Yeah, Oak Hill's been, they dominated the first quarter. They held the Spartans to basically a couple guys helping hold Chad off the field now. And with 10:57 to go in the first half, Oak Hill's just totally dominated this ball on both sides of this game on both sides.
To the middle of the field, and he's got about 8 of those 12 right there as he goes from the 43 to the 50, making a 7-yard gain. And it's going to be second down and 3. Markins on the stop in there for the Alexander Spartans. We may see Ward get his 1,000 yards on the next play. Line of scrimmage right at midfield. Chuck Miller will come wide to the near side. Trevor Thomas will go out wide to the left as the Oaks are starting to substitute a little bit. Ward and Ruff behind Simpson. Tony turns, gives to Ward. Bobby to the 50, pulling tacklers with him. He'll pick up 5 yards to the 45. So he gets 6 more yards for 11 yards, and he is only going to need 1 more yard to have 1,000. 1 more yard, and Bobby Ward will have 1,000 yards in this season. He has over 1,500 in his career. Lewis will split out wide to the right. Chuck Miller will come over here to the near side. First down and 10 at the Spartan 45-yard line. Split backs behind Tony Simpson. Turns, gives to Bobby Ward. Ward to middle of the field, 40. He's to the 35. That is a 10-yard gain, and Bobby Ward has surpassed 1,000 yards this year.
Got his 1,000 with that play.
That was his 1,000 yards.
Bobby Ward has gone over 1,000 yards for the 1988 football season.
The first running back in 12 years to do what Bobby Ward just did on that carry. Go over 1,000 yards rushing. The Oaks with first down and 10 at the Spartan 35-yard line. Split backs behind Tony Simpson with receivers wide to the left and to the right. Simpson under center, and it's a give to Ruff, and Ruff is going to be dropped for a loss. Tackled in there by number 78, Larry Davis, a 6'1", 242-pound sophomore. So the Alexander Spartans are going to have him for a couple of more years. He'll lose 2. It'll be second down and 12. Second down and a long 12 yards to go. 9:03 and moving to go in the first half. Bobby Ward with one more touchdown will also tie Timmy Williams for the most touchdowns in a single season, 22, I formation. Line of scrimmage to 37. It's the counter to Chuck Miller with a block to the outside, 35, Chuck to the 30, dances inside the 25 and down to the 24. Chucky Miller picks up the first down. They needed 12, and Chucky got 14. Let's make that a 13-yard gain as they set it just inside the 35 at the 34-yard line. First down and 10. Clock moving at 8:35 to go in the first half. 21-0 Oaks. They come out of the huddle. They'll send Miller over here to the near side, split out about 8 yards. Shane Maynard is split wide to the left. I formation behind Simpson. Tony turns, pitch comes to Ruff, middle of the field, cuts back to the outside 20, he's to the 15, he might go 10, Ruff with a stiff arm down around the goal line, will go out of bounds at about the 2, and that was a nice piece of running by Josh Ruff, as the Oaks are going to have 2 backs tonight. If they continue to play this way and get at least another quarter of action in, we'll have 2 backs over 100 yards as he goes all the way down inside the 5-yard line to the 3. It's going to be first and goal from 3 yards out. Bobby Ward with one more score will tie Tim Williams for the record for touchdowns in a single season at 22. And the Oaks are going to call timeout with 8:12 to play in the first half. It's Oak Hill 21, Albany Alexander Spartans nothing. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Okay, we're back here at Oak Hill High School, where with 8 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the first half, the Oak Hill Oaks have a 21-0 lead over the Albany Alexander Spartans, and they're knocking on the door first and goal at the 3-yard line. It's been quite an offensive show, and a couple of real nice runs by Josh Ruff, as on that run he picked up 23 yards on a twisting, turning run all the way down to the 3.
That was a very good run. He picked up a tremendous block from Bobby Ward to break him off to the inside, and Bobby can block as well as run. And previously to that, Chucky Miller made a nice run to the same side of the field.
And Bobby Ward has just come out of the huddle with a chin strap, so he may not score this touchdown here. If the Oaks score on this play, and let's see, getting all the way down to the 1-yard line is going to be, I think, Brian Stewart, who came in to replace him. Let's see. Nope, that was Bobby Ward. Who was it came out? Oh, it was Mike Simpson that came out of the lineup, number 83. So Bobby picks up 2 down to the 1. And with the Oaks break out of the huddle. Trevor Thomas go wide to the right. Over here to the near side, Chuck Miller. Split backs this time behind Tony Simpson. Second and goal from 1 yard out. Simpson turns, and Ward touchdown, and there it is. Bobby Ward with his 22nd touchdown of the 1988 football season. It comes with 7 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the first half, when the Oaks extend their lead to 27-0. Mike Walls will attempt to add his 4th consecutive PAT. Tony Simpson to hold. Walls, and it's a bad snap. Walls gets it down. We may have a penalty flag. And, well, I mean, Tony did a very good job of getting that ball down, and Walls kicked it right through the uprights, but the penalty flag was thrown just prior to the snap. I think someone from Albany may have jumped off, or maybe it was Oak Hill. Let's wait and see. The officials are talking to the Oak Hill captain, so they will probably decline the penalty. I don't know. They may take it. Then, then again, the Oaks, if they take the penalty, they may try to go for two, but 27-0 lead in the first half. And Bobby Ward and Josh Ruff just running wild.
Hey, these guys, this is the best they've run all year long. This offensive line's just doing a super job.
Walls will kick it. 7:36 to go. Offside against Albany Alexander, and the Oaks took the penalty. That'll move it to about the 1-yard line. Another bad snap, and good. So 2 consecutive bad snaps, and the point after attempt by Mike Walls is no good. And with 7 minutes and 36 seconds to go, it's Oak Hill 27, Albany Alexander nothing. We'll be back. Kickoff for the 4th time this evening with 7:36 to go in the first half. The Oaks lead 27-0. And Walls gets off a high kick that gets up in the wind and drops down. The Oaks can recover it, and they do! Oh my, that is about the strangest kickoff I have ever seen in my life. Walls kicked the ball, and it went straight up in the air, and just about the time he kicked it, a big gust of wind came up. It blew the ball back towards the Oak Hill charging linemen, and they fell on it and recovered the football. What a play.
Now, I'm going to tell you a funny story. I was talking to Mike Walls and Bobby Ward before the game, and I told Mike that I'd like to see him try an onside kick. I don't think this was it.
Walls, Ward and Lewis, and it's going to be a give to Ruff to the outside. Josh to the 40 and out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. He's knocked out of bounds there by Bobby Douglas. Number 36, that's going to be a gain of 6 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. That clock stops the clock with 7 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the first half. Oak Hill leading 27-0. And after about the strangest kickoff I've ever seen in my life, the Oaks have it 2nd and 4 at the 35. Ward and Ruff setbacks behind Simpson. They're split. Miller to the left, Thomas to the right, and it's going to be a give to Bobby Ward. Ward will get inside the 35 and down to about the 32 for a gain of 3, and he stopped 1 yard short of the first down. 7 minutes to go in the first half and moving. Again, this is senior night here at Oak Hill High School. They will be introducing the senior players at halftime, the senior band members rather, at halftime, as the officials are going to bring the chains across for the measurement. And while they do that, we would like to remind everybody that tonight's game is being brought to you in part by the Keener Lewis Funeral Home on Maple Street in Oak Hill. As Stan Lewis and the entire staff at the Keener Lewis Funeral Home want to wish the Oak Hill Oaks the best of luck in tonight's football game with the Albany Alexander Spartans, and luck on further in the season should it go beyond tonight's football game. Ward is just shy of the first down. He'll get credit for a 3-yard gain. It will be 3rd and 1. The line of scrimmage, we'll call it the 32-yard line. In Spartan territory, it's between the 32 and 31, but we'll call it the 32. 6:54 to play in the half. Out wide to the left is Lewis. Far side of the field. Over here to the near side is Chucky Miller. Mike Simpson tight to the right. I formation this time behind Tony. Ward at full. Ruff dots the I. Tony Simpson turns, gives to Ruff up the middle. He's got the first down and more. Bounces to the outside. He's to the 20. He's going to go 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Josh Ruff. What a run. Josh Ruff from 32 yards out And it was a beautiful run by Ruff as he went off right tackle, cut back across the middle of the field, broken arm tackle, and when he got to the outside, he was gone, and there's no stopping Josh Ruff when he gets in the open.
No, he's just too fast. He's going to outrun the defenders. He made a real nice move coming off the right tackle. Pushed his blocker into a man, and he just made a nice cutback against the grain, and he was in.
Wall's extra point try is up and good. So with 6 minutes and 37 seconds to go in the first half, it's Oak Hill 34, Albany Alexander nothing. And hopefully the Oaks will not get, a 37-0 lead. You'd like to pile it on a little farther, but just to describe what happened on that kick, the ball is kicked off from the 35-yard line. Walls gets a lot of height on his football when he kicks it off, and when it crossed midfield, just as the ball crossed midfield, the wind started blowing. The ball got to the 35-yard line and blew backwards toward the Oak Hill oncoming lineman, and they recovered the football. It was about the strangest kickoff I've ever seen.
That was the strangest onside kick I've ever seen. The ball goes 40 yards in the air and only travels 15 or 20 yards. I'd like to see him try it again.
Get off. Douglas back deep. Walls approach, high end over end kick, floating over to the right, but it will be taken this time and down. With Vincent, and he is down immediately. And Alexander will have the football. About as hard. He throws it. Throwing to somebody 25 or 30 yards field.
Raker get the win.
Douglas will step under his center. Out of the backfield, or off the line of scrimmage, as he was split out here to the left. I thought a penalty flag may be thrown on a motion on an interior lineman, but that was not. Yeah, I dropped the phone. Let me go back and see if something will come on.
Douglas' pass is incomplete.
Test. Come back to the phone. Can you hear me, Test? Can you hear me? Could you hear me? Okay. Y'all take it back. Alexander had a play. We missed a play, and it's Vincent to throw, and it's almost caught. It is caught all the way down at the 10-yard line. He pulls away from an arm tackle, and he's going to go in for the score. Catching the pass behind the Oak Hill defense was number 44. I don't make that 84. Brian Morris, and he scores the touchdown.
45 yards.
Still can't hear it. Well, what's wrong? Okay, it's going. Hold on. Vincent to kick. They're going to go for two, and it's a pass back to Douglas. Douglas with the receiver open, and it's good. They throw to the receiver in the corner of the end zone to Trout for the two-point conversion. So with 5 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the first half, it's Oak Hill 34 and Albany Alexander Spartans 8. We'll be right back. Okay, let me take her back over there, and I'll talk into the microphone right now. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Come back to the phone. Can you hear it?
Well, let me try it one more time and let's see what happens.
Is that when they announce it?
Okay. All right. I can hear it, so if I don't hear myself talking, I'll come back to the phone again. I got a guy from the phone company here in the stands. I'll have him come up. Maybe I can knock something loose on his phone when I drop it. All right.
Okay, it's going to be a squib kick, and it's going to be taken by, let's see, Brad Lewis. Brad Lewis finally corrals it at about the 25-yard line. Lewis will try to come out to the outside and will be driven down at about the 15, 16-yard line by Mike Trout. So the
I got Chuck down there. All right. Okay.
Well, maybe it is.
Oaks with the football. Bobby Ward behind, and it's going to be a give to Josh Ruff, and Josh Ruff still driving for yardage as he gets out over the 17-yard line, from the 17-yard line out over the 25. He's going to be close to first down yardage, and he got a first down. He picked up 11 yards. So Bobby Ward picks up 11 yards, or rather make that Josh Ruff picks up 11 yards on the play, and it's going to be first down at 10 Oak Hill. And coming into the clear is Bobby Ward, 50, 45, 40, Bobby Ward, 35, 30, 25, still on his feet, down to the 21. Oh, what a play to miss while we're having some technical difficulties with the radio feed. And Bobby Ward breaks off a humongous run as he comes out from about the 20, make that the 31-yard line, all the way down into Spartan territory and down to about, they mark him out at the 23. Oaks to break out of the huddle. First down and 10 from the 23-yard line as Bobby Ward almost broke a big one. I formation. Ruff dots the I. Ward at full. Tony Simpson under center. Takes it all turns, and it is going to be Miller on the counter. Miller to the outside. Miller to the 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. But I think we may have a flag. Let's see. Chucky Miller with a 23-yard run. Makes it 40-0 with 4 minutes and 29 seconds to go in the first half. And Bobby Ward, it doesn't look like Ward unless the second team would maybe get down there and try to punch one in. Bobby Ward may not get that 23rd touchdown of the season for the Oak Hill Oaks as they extend their lead to 40-8. It will be Tony Simpson to hold, Mike Walls to kick. Snap is down, the kick is up, and it is good. So with 4 minutes and 29 seconds to go in the first half, it's Oak Hill 41, Albany Alexander 8. We'll be
Ryan Lewis
Hey,
on the return.
I'm back. I found my problem. I unplugged my...
By Shane Lewis.
Yeah, I'll take her back now. All right. All right.
Quit turning things off, Bucky.
Okay, we're back here at Oak Hill High School, and we finally find out what my problem was. I unplugged my black box here. We got Douglas back to pass. We'll try to, and he's rolling to his right, and he's got his man out of the backfield. And down the far sideline, that is number 22, Mike Trout. And that's going to be enough for the first down. And the Oaks lead 41-8. And since leaving you, Josh Ruff ran 32 yards for a touchdown. And then the Oaks got the ball back, and it was Chucky Miller going for a touchdown from about 24 yards out. Walls added the point after on both attempts, and the Oaks lead 41-0. First down and 10 for the Spartans. Back to pass is Douglas. In trouble. He's not going away. Gets away from an arm tackle. Throws downfield. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down. And checking into the Oak Hill lineup is Sean Blevins. We've got a flag down back at the Spartan 40-yard line. And we'll try to see exactly what happened on that play and who the penalty is against. And I think they're talking to the Spartan captain, and it may well be against, well, it is going to be against the Oaks as they're talking to Douglas. And we'll wait and see where they mark the penalty from. As the Spartans are moving the ball, they've picked up a couple of nice plays, including a touchdown on a pass, and that's where the Oaks have been hurt this year, is through the air. But the Oaks with the 40-something-0 lead, those defensive backs may be getting a little lackadaisical there.
Yeah, they got beat on, Trevor Thomas got beat on that deep pass, but number 84, Brian Morris, just made a super fingertip catch to score the touchdown.
Face mask, 15-yard penalty against the Oaks. First major penalty of the night. It's going to be first down and 10 for the Spartans. And Douglas takes the snap. He's in trouble. Fires over the middle. Incomplete. And there was nobody there, but he was throwing just to keep from being snowed under of the rush of Shane Diltz and Mike Walls. Clock is stopped with 4 minutes to go in the first half. The Oaks lead 41-8. Douglas will step under center this time. Douglas dropping back the pass. Looking, firing long. Got his man out of the backfield, but it's incomplete. Pass was intended for Markins, and it's going to be third down. Make that third down and 10. 3:55 to play in the first half. Again, they're going to the line with no huddle. Third and 10 from the 40. The Oak Hill 40. Douglas barking out the play. Rolling to his right. Fires over the middle. Has his man. It's complete. And catching it and still trying to pick up yardage. But I don't think he's got enough for the first down. That is number 88, Robbie Wilson. I think he's going to be a yard shy of the first down. It's going to be fourth and we'll call it 1. A gain of 9 on that pass completion. And I think we may have some rain ready to fall, but apparently not. I thought I saw some people scrambling for some cover, but it's going to be fourth down and a short 1 yard to go for the first down. Douglas, and now they're going to go out of this short punt formation. Douglas takes the snap, and he didn't get it. He didn't get it. Let's see. I think it was Mike Walls. No, I think it was Sean Blevins. Sean Blevins and Bobby Ward made the stop. And there's Rosalie Reese. Getting some of the kids' names on the air here as they enjoyed the ball game here this evening. Oak Hill leading 41-8. Oak Hill takes over on downs as there was a loss of about a foot on that play. The Oaks have it at we'll call it the Oak Hill 34-yard line. Oaks out of the huddle. Bobby Ward and nope, that's Shane Maynard in it, quarterback. And Maynard fumbles the snap from center. The different backfield, we have Jeremy Green and Brian Stewart in the backfield. A bad exchange between the center and the quarterback, and that brings Sean Blevins off the bench as Mickey Angel will come out. Oaks break out of the huddle. We'll try to set some names up there. I see Wayne McIntosh in there. Out wide to the right, or left rather, Trevor Thomas. I formation behind Shane Maynard with Chuck Miller split wide to the right. Pitch will come back to Jeremy Green. Green gets around the corner. He cuts it back to the middle and will get down to about the 40-yard line. He's got the first down as he picks up. Well, he's going to be short of the first down. He's going to gain 5. Call it 3rd and 5. Tabitha Davis, Kelly McCorkle here. I don't know. We got an identical twin here. I don't know if it's Don or Donna. Shane Maynard under center. Turns, pitch back to Green. Green to the outside behind some blocking. He's to the 45. He's got the first down. Nope, he's going to be close. Let's see where they mark him. Short of the 45 at about the 44. And this may, nope, he got the first down. He needed 5, he got 6. Needed 5, got 6. 1:41 to play in a half. It's 41-8 Oak Hill. Oak Hill with the I formation. And we have a pitch back to Green. Green will cut to the 45-yard line for a gain of about 2. It's going to be second down. Second down, and we have a Spartan down, but he's up. That is Markins, Chad Markins. He will stay in the football game. The Alexander Spartans with only 14 players dressed for tonight's football game. The Oaks now have their second unit in the contest. And I think that was Dale Gould just checked into the Oak Hill lineup, going wide to the left. I formation behind Maynard, and it's going to be a pitch to Green. Green fumbles the football, and the Spartans have gotten on it, I think. We'll wait till the umpire, they do. On the recovery by Vincent Kish. He makes the recovery, and it will be first down and 10, Albany Alexander, as they will take it at the Oak Hill, I think that's the Oak Hill 41, with 48 seconds to play in the first half, in a game that has already gone an hour and 5 minutes. And we have a long halftime coming up, so this is going to be a long night. It's going to be first down and 10. Albany Alexander from the Oak Hill 41-yard line. Douglas standing in shotgun formation. Receivers out wide to the right. Nope, Douglas, and he took the snap from under center, and the pass was intended for Markins, but it was incomplete. And again, he throws that football about as hard. He throws it like he's trying to strike out Babe Ruth or something. It's going to be second down and 10. Douglas under center. Takes a snap, drops straight back to pass, throwing downfield, and it's almost intercepted, but Brad Lewis will get credit for knocking it out of the grasp of Robbie Wilson, as Lewis almost came up with the interception. That stops the clock with 31 seconds to go in the second quarter, and it will be third down and 10. First down, or rather third and 10 from the Oak Hill 41. Douglas again, back to pass. Rolling right, dropping back, firing over the middle, and again, it's incomplete. And again, Brad Lewis trying for the interception but can't come up with it, as the pass was intended for Robbie Wilson. It's going to be fourth down and 10 with 26 seconds remaining in the football first half.
Watch Mike Walls just put some pressure on him.
Douglas under center, takes the snap, rolling to his right, pumps once, fires out of the flats, and it's picked off. Down the sidelines goes Lewis. He's to the 45. Nope, let's see. Let's see who it was that had picked it off. Bobby Ward. Bobby Ward. So Ward steps in front of the intended receiver and returns it for about a 15-yard gain across the 45 to the 46-yard line in Spartan territory. The Oaks will probably get off one play before the end of the first half. They may not get that one off, as there's only 13 seconds left as they break out of the huddle. Coming out here wide to the right is Philip Kuhn. Going out to the left is Gould. 7 seconds left as Shane Maynard steps under center, sets his team down. Takes the snap on the quarterback sneak. Maynard will pick up about 9 yards as he goes all the way down to the 35-yard line, a gain of 9. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter, with the first half rather, with a score. The Oak Hill Oaks 41 and
evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Oak Hill Marching Oaks Senior Recognition Night. Tonight we would like to express our thanks to the band seniors and their parents for a job well done throughout each student's band career. This has been a successful year for the Marching Oaks, and our seniors are one of the big reasons why. Here is our band graduating class in alphabetical order. Our band, graduating seniors in alphabetical order. Josette Bailey, daughter of Nancy Radeball, marching band, 1988. Andrea Burns, escorted by her mother Vicki Snyder and John Snyder. Andrea has been active in the marching band for 3 years, the concert band for 2 years, and the pep band for 2 years. Rhonda Carpenter, daughter of Fred and Jackie Carpenter. Rhonda's been active in the marching band for 5 years, concert band for 5 years, and pep band for 4 years. Bruce Crabtree, son of David and Donna Crabtree. Bruce has been active in the marching band of 1988 and the concert band of 88 and 89. Susan Delaney, daughter of Lonnie and Deborah Delaney. Susan's been active in the marching band for 4 years, the concert band for 4 years, the flag corps for 4 years. She's the assistant captain of the flag corps for 1 year, and solo and ensemble. Felicia Fairchild, daughter of Hobart and Katie Fairchild. Felicia has been involved in the marching band for 4 years, the concert band for 4 years, the pep band for 4 years, and solo and ensemble. Randall A. Fisher, son of Lowell and Barbara Fisher. Randall's been involved in the marching band for 4 years, concert band for 4 years, pep band for 2 years, band council senior class representative, member of the All-Ohio State Choir and Europe Choir. Carlos Gallimore, son of Carlos and Martha Gallimore. Carlos has been involved in the marching band for 4 years, the concert band for 4 years, and the pep band. Noah Hickman, son of Michael and Dolores Hickman. Noah's been involved in the marching band for 4 years, the concert band for 5 years, and has been involved in the solo and ensemble for 2 years. Rhonda Kaiser, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ronald Kaiser, has been involved in the band for 4 years, the concert band for 4 years, and is the band council treasurer. Kendra LeGrand, daughter of Don LeGrand. Kendra has been involved in the marching band for 4 years, the concert band for 4 years, and the pep band for 4 years. Jennifer Lewis, daughter of George and Alberta Lewis. Jennifer has been involved in the marching band for 5 years, the concert band for 5 years, and the pep band for 4 years. Lucinda Renee Little, the daughter of Sam Little and Richard Little. Lucinda has been involved in the marching band for 4 years, the concert band for 4 years, the pep band, solo and ensemble, and is also secretary of the band council. Renee Lundy, daughter of Roy and Janet Lundy. Renee's been involved in the marching band for 4 years, the concert band for 4 years, flag corps for 1 year, pep band for 4 years, and solo and ensemble for 2 years. Monica Mayer, daughter of Linda Howe. Monica has been involved in the marching band for 4 years, concert band for 4 years, majorette for 2 years, and is involved in the pep band. Stacy Miller, daughter of Chuck and Julie Miller. Stacy's been involved in the marching band for 4 years, the flag corps for 4 years, the pep band for 4 years, the concert band for 4 years, and has been the flag corps captain for 2 years. Angie Ondell, daughter of Dan and Becky Ondell. Angie's been a majorette for 2 years, in the marching band for 4 years, in the concert band for 4 years, and solo ensemble. Amy Potter, daughter of Alan Potter, Kathy McNeil. Amy's been involved in the marching band for 4 years, the concert band, and the pep band for 4 years. Sherry Potter, daughter of Ellen and Judy Potter. Sherry's been involved in the marching band for 3 years, the concert band for 3 years, the flag corps for 2 years, and is involved in the pep band. Pamela Reed, daughter of Larry and Sandra Reed. Pamela's been involved in the marching band for 4 years, the majorette for 2 years, head majorette for 1 year, concert band for 4 years, solo ensemble for 3 years, and pep band. Crystal Renee Shaner, daughter of Raymond and Linda Shaner. Crystal's been involved in the marching band for 4 years, the concert band for 4 years, and flag corps for 1 year. Michael Taylor, son of Larry and Janet Taylor. Michael's been involved in the marching band for 4 years, the concert band for 4 years, pep band for 4 years, solo ensemble for 3 years, and is now serving as president of the band council. And Ronnie White, son of Ron and Marilyn White. Ron has been involved in the marching band for 5 years, concert band for 5 years, and pep band for 3 years, and is the percussion section leader. Please give our band seniors a round of applause. We will conclude our ceremony with the playing of the high school alma mater in honor of our seniors. Please rise.
Flash paper. Oh, check. I'll bring out on the field.
Big O Mother Club would like
I formation, Ward at full. Ruff at tail. Tony Simpson takes a snap, pitch comes back to Ruff, Ruff to the 50, and Ruff will get inside the 45 to about the 44. We'll wait and see where they mark him. They mark him down right at the 45. It was a gain of 4. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. Trevor Thomas trots into the lineup in the place of Brad Lewis with a play from the sidelines. 10 minutes to play in the third quarter, 41-8 Oaks. Thomas will break out wide to the right, far side of the field. Coming over here to the near side will be Chuck Miller. I formation, 2nd down and 6 at the 45-yard line in Spartan territory. Simpson turns, gives to Ward. Ward fumbled the football, and Ward can't get stopped to come back and get it, and Ward fumbles, and the Alexander Spartans recover. I couldn't tell whether Bobby got the ball clean or not, but he coughed it up, and the Spartans recover right at the 44. There's no gain on the play. Ward fumbled it, and the ball bounced backwards. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Albany Alexander. Douglas under center with a single setback behind him. Douglas drops back to pass. Pumps once, rolls to his left, and pumps again, and he's spun down by Brent Michael. Brent Michael made the stop, and there was a loss on the play of 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 14. It's going to be the line of scrimmage was the 44. It's all the way back inside to the 37. Back to pass is Douglas again. The rush is on. He goes back to his left. Has open field with a head down. He tries to drive over top of Chuck Miller, but Miller is able to make the stop. He gets back to 4 yards plus a yard. Make it 3rd down and 9. A gain of 5. Oaks will come in with Derek Donovan. Out will come Chet Adkins. So Chet Adkins, who limps off the field, that is a good sign that he is going to be able to play. 3rd down, 9 yards to go. Douglas under center. Takes a snap, drops straight back to pass. Looking, in trouble, rolling to his right, in trouble again. Fires, and the ball is almost intercepted by Bobby Ward again. Nope, that is Chris Bates. And it's going to be 4th down. And on the defensive charge in there and forcing that errant pass was Derek Donovan. So it's going to be 4th down and 9. The line of scrimmage, the Spartan 44, Ruff and Lewis. Back deep to receive. They stand inside their 20. And it's going to be a high kick that gets up into the wind and will bounce at the 30 and take an Oak Hill bounce back towards the Oak Hill goal line and be down at the 31-yard line in Oak Hill territory, where Oak Hill will take over with 8 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in the 3rd period. They lead 41-8. It's been over since the 1st quarter when Oak Hill broke out to a 21-0 lead, scoring 3 of the first 4 times they had the football. The only thing to stop them on the one drive was a fumble. They have fumbled it again here in this quarter. They have lost 2. Out of the huddle they come. They send Simpson, or make that Lewis wide to the right. Chuck Miller in the slot that way. I formation behind Simpson. Line of scrimmage, the 31. Give to Ward. Ward to the outside, 35. Ward down the sideline, 40. He's down to the 45, 50. Probably to the 45-yard line and out of bounds. Across into Spartan territory, and let's see where they mark him out officially. They mark him out all the way inside the 45 at the 44. That is a 25-yard run by Bobby Ward, who had 131 in the first half. He now has 156. Lewis comes out. Miller and Thomas wide to the right. I formation. Line of scrimmage, the 44-yard line. Simpson on the option, and Simpson will keep it. Simpson to the 45-40. Simpson with a head down inside the 35 to the 34. Brought down in there by Vincent. Spartan territory. High formation behind Tony Simpson. Takes the snap. Simpson on the option. Simpson will keep it, and he will get back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It will be in the lineup is Trevor. Brad Lewis from the sideline. We will give a loss of a yard back to the 30-yard line to Simpson on that last carry. This time with split backs. Miller split wide to the right. Simpson takes the ball, turns. Field. Ruff down the sidelines inside the 20 and down near the 15 as Ruff from the 34-yard line all the way down inside the 20, and they will mark him down at the 18 for a 16-yard gain from the huddle. They will will send Lewis wide to the left. They will send Chuck Miller wide to the right. Tight to the right is Mike Simpson. I formation behind Simpson. Line of scrimmage the 18. Simpson gives to Ruff. Ruff inside the 15. He's down for a gain of 5 to the 13. 6 minutes and 45 seconds to go in a game with the clock moving. Oaks leading 41-8. They are apparently going to try to get, but then we may have a situation where if they give the ball too many times to Ruff, he may score a touchdown. They line up in the I formation with Miller wide to the right, Lewis wide, and make that Thomas to the left. It's going to be a give to Ward. Ward, fighting for yardage, will get inside the 10 to about the 9 for a gain of 4. It's going to be 3rd down and 3rd and 3. They can pick up a first down. They'll pick it up at about the 8-yard line. It's at the 13. Split backs this time behind Simpson. Tony turns, gives to Ward. Ward through a hole on the right side will pick up the first down, I think, as he gets down near the 5-yard line. Let's see where they mark him down. He's got the first down as he goes to the 6. So it's going to be first down and goal from 6 yards out in the 3rd quarter. The ball is at the 6. Again, well, this time they line up in the I. Ward at full. Ruff dots the I. Tony Simpson under center. 1st and goal. Turns, gives to Bobby. Bobby breaks a tackle, cuts back to the middle of the field, down near the goal line. Let's see. He's going to be stopped at the 1. So Bobby picks up 5 yards. He was trying his best to get that touchdown, but he wasn't able to get it at least on that play. 5 minutes and 15 seconds and moving. At the 1. 2nd and goal. Bobby Ward looking to score his 23rd touchdown of the season to break Tim Williams' record of 22. He's tied with him now. Split backs this time with Ward right behind Tony Simpson at 2nd and goal from the 1. Turns, gives to Bobby Ward. Bobby Ward backing his way near the goal line. He's in! Touchdown, Bobby Ward! With 4 minutes and 53 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, Bobby Ward extends the lead to 47-8. And he has become the single-season scoring leader all-time for Oak Hill with 23 touchdowns. He broke the record of Tim Williams, who set it in 1976 when he ran for over 2,000 yards. Bobby Ward broke the 1,000-yard barrier tonight to become the first running back since Tim Williams to crack 1,000. Mike Walls to kick, Simpson to hold, a bad snap. Simpson will pick it up, looking for a 2-point conversion. He's rolling to his right, in trouble, looking near the goal line, puts his head down, spin goes in! Tony Simpson put his head down and spun off a tackle of big Larry Davis, the 6'1", 242-pound sophomore, and went in for the 2-point conversion to make the score 49-8 Oak Hill. And while the Oak Hill Oaks are marching down the field to line up for the kickoff, we'll be back in just 30 seconds. Okay, back here at Oak Hill High School, Mike Walls ready to do the kicking for the Oaks. They lead 49-8. High end over end kick, and that one is going to go into the end zone as it landed at about the 2 and rolled in. As we said, there is a brisk breeze blowing from behind the scoreboard, and Mike got that one up into the wind, and it went out of bounds. So the Alexander Spartans are going to have to do it from their 20 as the Oak Hill second unit defensively is out on the field. We'll try to get as many names as we can. We see Jeremy Green, the freshman, Trevor Thomas, the senior, Wayne McIntosh, a junior. That is Chad Jones, a freshman at linebacker. Out there we see Philip Kuhn and Derek Dunovan. Behind the center is Roberts. Let's make that, and going down across the middle of the field, and the pass is caught as Douglas hits number 84, Brian Morris, from the 20-yard line out over the 35 to the 36 for a 16-yard gain. And again, it is coming against the second unit. Douglas under center with a receiver out wide to the left. He's rolling back to his left to throw, fires to a receiver out of the backfield, down the sidelines. Trout, 45-50. He fumbles the football, but let's see. I think he may have fumbled after the whistle. He did, and he got to the 50-yard line, and let's see. I think the Oak Hill Oaks know. Chad Jones is slightly injured on the play, and the officials are calling for the clock to be stopped as we will try to get some more of these Oak Hill players that are in the ball game. I saw out there Sean Lyle, a 6', 162-pound junior, at a defensive end. Also in there is Brian Stewart, a sophomore. Philip Kuhn is in there. Trevor Thomas. Brad Lewis is in there. Wayne McIntosh. Derek Donovan. Donovan, a senior, playing his final home game, regular season game at Oak Hill High School. Chet Adkins is in there. Brian?
While we got this timeout, I was talking to some of the seniors earlier, and Bobby Ward and Mike Walls are both looking to go to college to play football together. And one of the schools that they're talking about attending is the University of Kentucky.
Okay, the Spartans, after the official timeout, are huddling it up at midfield. Well, they're lining it up at midfield as they go without a huddle. Douglas, behind his line, takes a snap, drops straight back to pass. Rolling out to his left, in some trouble, down the sidelines to the 45-yard line in Oak Hill territory, and flags fly everywhere. We may have had a late hit as the second units are out there, and Douglas is down. And now he's back up. So again, Alexander with only 14 players on the field dressed for tonight's football game. An injury could just about debilitate them, and we may have had Sean Lyle been ejected from the game. Then again, maybe not ejected. I think he got called for a late hit, and Coach Jeff Conroy, who does not allow any of that to go on, brings him off to the sidelines, and I don't know if Sean will go back in. It's a 15-yard mark-off that is going to take the ball all the way down to, let's see, I don't know if he's been ejected from the game or not, but it's going to take the ball all the way down to the Oak Hill 31-yard line. Jeremy Green is also in the lineup, a freshman. There's Aaron Holback in there. He's in at nose guard. Brian Eggers is in there. He's only a sophomore. So Douglas is on the field under the center. First down and 10 at the Oak Hill 31. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Rolling back in trouble. Fires out of the backfield and incomplete. Pass intended for number 88, Robbie Wilson. It will be second down and 10 from the 31. That stops the clock with 4:05 to go in the third quarter. Line of scrimmage still the 31 as the Spartans come to the line without a huddle. Douglas under center. Single set back behind him is Vincent. Douglas takes a snap from center, drops straight back. This time, the movement along the line early is caught, and a penalty flag is thrown. Douglas had to eat the football, and he got inside the 30 to the 29, but a 5-yard penalty is going to be marked off against the Spartans for illegal motion, and that is only the second penalty called against Alexander tonight for only 7 yards. One other penalty earlier on a point-after attempt was only half the distance to the goal line. So the Oaks are going to take the penalty with 3 minutes and 59 seconds to go, leading 49-8. We will not see the first unit the rest of tonight. It's going to be the Oak Hill coaching staff looking at next year's talent, along with some of the seniors who do not get to play that much. And the penalty will be marked off and put the ball back to the Oak Hill 35-yard line. And the Alexander Spartans call for timeout with 3 minutes and 59 seconds to go in the third quarter. Oak Hill leading 49-8. We'll be back. Okay, Douglas will step under center. From the 3. So let's see what happens. Douglas, and he's got a bunch of receivers wide to the left. He's got 3 of them out there. And he's got Wilson tight to his right with Vincent right behind him. Douglas, 3rd and goal from the 3, takes a snap, pass to Wilson. He stood straight up, and the one time tonight that he didn't fire a 90-mile-an-hour fastball, it was Wilson catching it from 3 yards out for the score. Came with 3:02 to play in the 3rd period and makes the score 49-14 Oak Hill. The Oaks are in no danger of losing, but they just hate to see those scores be tacked up against their defense. It's going to be a 2-point conversion try. Douglas takes the pitch from in the back of the end zone, incomplete for Markins. And with 3:02 to play, it's Oak Hill 49, the Albany Alexander Spartans 4. Spartans by a score of 49-14. Would like to remind everybody that tomorrow night here on WLMJ and WCJO Radio, the Jackson Ironmen and the Wellston Golden Rockets close out the 1988 football season, and that game will be heard live right here on WCJO, bringing you the play-by-play from Golden Rocket Stadium in Wellston. It's going to be Asbury to kick. Down. And it will come Larry Davis. Larry Davis to the 30. Nope, that's Chuck Miller, 35. Miller down to the 40. He's to the 45 and still on his feet across the 45 at the 46. So the Oaks have Chuck Miller in there to run the kick back. And let's see how they come out on the field. They're going to have Shane Maynard, the heir apparent to Tony Simpson, at quarterback. We'll try to set the Oak Hill lineup as the players come out. We have Dale Gould Splitting out here, nope, that's Greg Libby. Splitting out wide to the near side. And Philip Kuhn wide to the far side. I formation behind Maynard. Maynard on the quarterback sneak. He gained 9 the first time he carried the ball like that in the first quarter. This time we'll give him a 3-yard gain to the midfield stripe, and it will be 2nd down and 7. Well, they mark him, we'll give him a 2-yard gain, call it 2nd and a short 8 from the 50, make that the 49-yard line in Oak Hill territory. Again, Libby will split out here to the near side. Going far side is Philip Kuhn. I formation, Stewart at full. Jeremy Green, the freshman, dots the I. Pitch comes back to Green to the outside. He's to the 50. Green to the 45. Green with his head down will get inside the 45 to about the 44. He's going to be short of the first down by about 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd and about 2, maybe 3 yards to go. Let's see where they mark him down. They mark him down right, well, they mark him down short of the 45 at the 46. He has to get to the 43. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Kuhn this time will come to the near side. Libby will split out wide to the right. I formation. Turns, gives to Stewart. Stewart with his head down will get inside the 45 to the 44. He's going to be close to the first down, but I don't think he's going to get there. It's going to be 4th and 1. Give him a gain of 2 with 1 minute and 29 seconds to play in the 3rd period. Trevor Thomas trots onto the field with a play from the sideline. Greg Libby will come out. It's going to be 4th and 1. Nope, it's 1st down and 10. They gave Stewart a 3-yard gain on the carry. Philip Kuhn splits wide to the right far side. Over here to the near side, Trevor Thomas, I formation. And it's going to be a give to Larry Davis, and Davis will get down to near the 40-yard line for a gain of about 2. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. And we're going to give him a 3-yard gain. 2nd down and 7 as he gets inside the 40. We'll call it the 39. Gain of 3 by Larry Davis, the junior. Oaks out of the huddle. Libby breaks wide to the right far side. Kuhn to the near side. Shane Maynard in at quarterback. I formation behind him. Turns, pitch comes to Green. Green will go off left tackle for about 2 as he will get from the 39 to about the 37. And we have a player down for the Alexander Spartans. And the Oaks are going to have it 3rd down and 5 from the 38. And with timeout on the field, we want to remind everybody with 29 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter that tonight's game is being brought to you by these fine sponsors. If I can find the list, I wrote it down here. The Keener Lewis Funeral Home. Stan Lewis and the entire staff at the Keener Lewis Funeral Home on Maple Street in Oak Hill would like to wish the Oak Hill Oaks the best of luck in tonight's football game and the rest of the season should it progress past tonight's game. Also, the sponsors, I don't know if I've got them all, Callie's Pizza, D&J Tire, Green Foodland, again, Keener Lewis Funeral Home, Salvage Material and Handling, and anyone else that I didn't get, we'll get that at the end of the ball game on the outro, as they call it at the radio station. But the Oaks have dominated tonight's ball game from the start.
They sure have. They set the tone on that first drive, and what they have, 27 points in the first quarter, and it was just all over by the end of the first quarter. The Spartans, like you said, they only dressed 14 tonight. That's not enough people to even bring in here. This Oak Hill's just too big and they're too powerful.
And you know, Alexander is a Division III, I think, a Division III football team. They only have 14 players dressed tonight. I think they only had 21 or 22 out for the season. And a school of that size, you would figure for, a school, the Oak Hill Oaks, a division lower, have 50-some kids out for football. Next year, if all the freshmen that played 8th grade football come up, we're going to have almost 75 on the football team.
Yeah, Oak Hill's got a real good turnout now that they got a winning tradition now, and everybody that's in those 7th and 8th grades are wanting to play varsity football, and the kids in the 7th and 8th grade really look up to these varsity level athletes. And I don't understand why Albany doesn't have more players out.
Number 78, Larry Davis, the big 242-pound sophomore, is the injured player. He's helped off the field, and the Oaks have the football, a 3rd down and 5. 3rd down and 5 with the line of scrimmage at the Spartan 38. The Oaks come to the line in split backs this time. Thomas put out wide to the left. It's going to be a give to Larry Davis, and Larry Davis is going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. He doesn't go down, but he didn't get anything. It's going to be 4th down, no gain on the play. It's going to be 4th and 5. Only 9 seconds remain in the 3rd quarter. That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter with a score. The Oak Hill Oaks 49, the Albany Alexander Spartans 14. We'll be back with the final 12 minutes of football right after this. Now at 49-14 as we head into the final 12 minutes of football. The Oak Hill Oaks are in a 4th down situation. 4th down and 5.
Realistically, Wellston Jackson both got a lot more kids than we really was on the same field with them all over. It'll be interesting.
I formation. Setbacks behind Shane Maynard. And Maynard tries to draw Albany offside and does as the Oaks go on the long count. But I thought I saw movement in the Oak Hill line. It may go against the Oaks. Let's wait and see. It does. It will go against Oak Hill for illegal procedure, so it's going to be 4th down. And for the first, or at least they will come to the line showing punt, and with a 49-14 lead, I would expect a punt. The line of scrimmage is going to be the Spartan 43-yard line between the 42 and 43. Ruff with about a 33-yard average on the year punting, but he's punting into the wind. It's a good snap, and it is a kick off the side of his foot, a wobbly kick that will land out of bounds at the 20. So he will get credit for a 22-yard punt, and Albany Alexander will take over 1st down and 10 at their 20. Only 6 seconds gone here in the final period. The Oaks leading 49-14. Again, it's 7 minutes long right now, and we've still got 12 minutes of action to go. The Alexander Spartans, most of the time here in the second half, and actually most of the game, have been going to the air. Clock has been stopped a lot of times on incomplete passes. What the Oaks have to do, a couple of these passes, and get their offense back on the field and run some time off the clock. It's going to be Douglas to quarterback. He will have receivers out wide to the right. That is Trout. And it's Douglas rolling back to pass to his right, fires and has a receiver open, but misses Robbie Wilson down at about the 35-yard line. It will be 2nd down and 10. Clock stopped with 11:49 to go in the game. Douglas again will have 3 receivers out to his right. He stands under center, takes the snap, rolling back, but he's going to go down, and it's the freshman, Chad Jones. He's a starting offensive lineman, won the spot in the Rock Hill game, has kept it ever since. He comes in when the second unit comes in at linebacker, and he just dropped Douglas for an 8-yard loss all the way back to the 12-yard line. 3rd down and 18. Douglas takes the snap, rolling to his left to throw, in trouble again, and he'll go down in a sea of black. Let's see if we can pick it out. Derek Donovan, Brian Eggers, Sean Lyle, Aaron Holback, and Chad Jones. It's going to be 4th down. That was a loss back inside the 10.